There are two phrases that I will never get sick of. One is Packers beat the Bears, and the other is Packers clinch a playoff berth, both of which happened today, and those are the topics for tonight, so stick around. This video is brought to you by Packer Fan Cave. Everything you need to turn your man cave into a Packer Fan Cave. You can check them out at packerfancave.net. There is a link in the description below this video. So the Packers clinched their playoff berth today, and they beat the Bears. Let's get into these highlights, and then we can discuss it a bit. Kind of a defensive game. Neither team really scored a lot in this game. The Packers ended up with 21 at the end of the game, and you can see them moving this awesome play to Davante Adams right here for a touchdown. That was really exciting, and the Bears moving the ball, looking downfield. I heard the announcers say several times this was Mitch Trubisky's best game of the year. That was a really awesome play right there, but he did step out and didn't quite make the reception in bounds. And the Bears do settle for 3 on that drive. Packers' new kickoff returner brought some excitement to the return game today. Super exciting. Watch him just get out almost to the 50 on that one. That was awesome. That one there, Aaron Rodgers ended up getting called for intentional grounding because he didn't make the ball quite past the line of scrimmage. And to end the half here, got the nice interception. Little pitching back and forth. Drags the play out a little bit, but nothing really came of it. Davante Adams had some huge plays today. That was awesome. Nice run on this one out of Aaron Rodgers. You see him on that one too, fake the pitch to Lazard. And Aaron Jones with a huge run on that one for the touchdown. Man, Aaron Jones has had quite the season this year. It's been exciting to watch him. He's had his ups and downs. He's, come out with some underwhelming performances as well as some really awesome performances. Kumaro on this one here. Every time you think he's down, he's not. He didn't quite get into the end zone on that one, but it was a huge gain. Set the Packers up for Aaron Jones to get this touchdown here. That was pretty exciting. And the Bears move down the field and get one more field goal there. That touchdown there made it 21-13. Packers didn't do a whole lot with the ball, and the Bears got it back. And then Kenny Clark with the huge interception on that one. And the Packers still couldn't do much on offense on that drive and had to punt it. Pinned the Bears down pretty deep on that one. You can see them trying to get the ball out of the shadow of their own end zone there. And they do a pretty good job moving the ball. Turnover on downs there. Gave the ball back to the Packers. And the Packers couldn't do anything with it, so turned over back to the Bears. Attempt right there for a Hail Mary failed. and then get into the pitching game. All the Packers got to do is make this tackle here, and the game is over. See, it was an exciting game, you guys. It was down to the wire. I really enjoyed watching it. I like it when it's exciting like that. You know, I know a lot of people would prefer to see blowouts once in a while. And yeah, those are fun too when your team can get some blowouts, but the game is more exciting to watch when it comes down to the end like that. I know a lot of people like to rag on the Packers too. For a lot of their games have been close this year, and a lot of ugly wins. But you know, who wouldn't take an ugly win over a beautiful loss? You know, Packers sitting at 11-3 on top of the NFC North right now. The Vikings are still right on our heels. And, you know, that's a pretty exciting matchup there that we're going to have next week. The Packers are going to be going to Minnesota to play the Vikings next week. And, you know, the Vikings would not only have to beat the Packers, but the Packers would have to lose both of their remaining games in order for the Vikings to get the NFC North, because the Packers would have the tiebreaker in the division score, which Packers are 4-0 in the division right now, and I don't see the Packers losing the next two in a row. The Vikings are going to be a tough game, but I expect us to win that one, and I do expect us to beat the Lions as well in the last week. Also today, the Packers clinched their playoff berth. Even if the Packers do lose out, the worst they can be is 11-5, which would still be good enough for a wild card spot. The Seahawks and 49ers also clinched their playoff berths today, and the Sea Chickens actually moved back into first place. The 49ers and Sea Chickens have just been swapping places from first to fifth there. They've got an exciting division as well. They're tied and, you know, right on each other's heels there. Whoever wins that division is still up in the air. It's just been an exciting season for the NFC in general. The Saints are 10-3 right now. They still haven't played this week. They're going to be playing tomorrow night. That probably is going to be an exciting game. You know, but you just look at the records on the top of the NFC there. You know, 11-3, 11-3, 10-3, and okay, the Cowboys at 7-7. And then you look at even the wild card game. Teams are looking really good this year. You know, it's either going to be the 49ers or the Sea Chickens, and probably the Vikings are going to be the other wild card. Those are probably going to be the two wild cards going into the playoffs this year, and it's looking like we could have, you know, 13-3 or 12-4 teams going into the wild card spots there. It's just crazy to see how top heavy the NFC is this year. You know, normally teams are going to make it with a 10-6 record, you know, but this year there's, you know, not a whole lot of room at the top for anything mediocre. What do you guys think out there? Are you excited? Has this been an exciting season for you as well? Did anybody expect the Packers to be 11-3 at this point? You know, that's a really good record for a first-year rookie head coach. No Packers head coach has ever made the playoffs their first year, so Matt Lafluer is doing a good job. He's the first Packers head coach in history to do that. He's just really impressing me with his composure out there, and you know, I'm excited to see what kind of a career he turns into. What do you guys think out there? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, hit the little bell icon so you get notifications every time I upload new content. Share this video with all your friends. And for the Packer Fan Network, I am Mark Schneider.